Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be doing a one-off update of Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Why I decided to do this update, I was actually there like 2 weeks ago and I really like the airport. I did this last year when I visited Atlanta. I did a one-off update, and I'm gonna do this year too. It's just because I have a lot of the aircraft that go to Seattle Tacoma where I can do it around 70% accurate. I probably need a lot more Alaska Airlines aircraft, a lot more Delta, and also I'm missing a majority of the international carriers, but still I think it'll be an interesting update. So with that, let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first aircraft here is the United 737-800, and this aircraft arrived in today from Chicago O'Hare around 30 minutes ago. Now they actually used a A321neo on this route, but sadly I don't have one. Moving on, here we have the United 737-900ER, and this aircraft is just going to be departing today out to Newark Liberty. This is actually the plane that I flew out of Seattle Tacoma. This is the same route. The flight number on that one was 11-41. Moving on, here we have the United Airbus A319, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to San Francisco in around 1 hour. And the final aircraft for this update, here we have the United Express CRJ-200, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Denver. Moving on to American Airlines, here we have the American 737-800, and this aircraft arrived in today from Los Angeles around 45 minutes ago. Here we have another American 737, this time it is a MAX though, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Here we have the JetBlue Airbus A321. Now JetBlue only actually has one route to Seattle. It is to New York JFK. And they do also have a seasonal route to Boston. I'm not sure if that route currently operates. I would assume since it's summer, peak season, it probably does operate. But he is just going to be departing today out to New York JFK. Now, Breeze Airways, they do not actually fly to Seattle Tacoma, but I could see them probably doing a route to, I don't know, the East Coast or the Northeast. So let's just say he arrived in today here from Bradley International Airport from Connecticut. Now moving on to Delta, here we have the first Delta aircraft. This is the 737-800, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Los Angeles in around 1 hour today. Moving on, here we have the Delta 737-900ER. And this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Dallas-Fort Worth in around 30 minutes. Moving on, here we have the Delta A220-100, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Salt Lake City in around 1 hour. Here we have the Delta Connection CRJ-900ER. And this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Portland, Oregon in around 15 minutes. Just arrived in here from today from Atlanta. Here we have the 757-200. Here we have the Delta 737-700, and this aircraft arrived in today from Sacramento in California, and he's going to be departing today out to San Jose in California. Moving on, here we have the Southwest 737 MAX 8, and this aircraft arrived in today from Chicago Midway, and he's going to be departing today out to Denver in around 30 minutes. Here we have the Delta Connection Embraer E175, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Ontario, California, I'm guessing. I think that's California. And the final Delta aircraft for the terminal, here we have the Delta Airbus A321, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Phoenix Sky Harbor in around 1 hour and 15 minutes. The first Alaska Airlines aircraft here we have is the 737-800, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Anchorage in Alaska, obviously. Here we have the Alaska 737-900ER in the One World livery, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to New York JFK. Here we have another Alaska 737-900ER, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Washington Dulles. And the final Alaska aircraft for this video is the Alaska 737 MAX 9, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to San Francisco. Now here we have the Spirit Airbus A319, and this aircraft is he arrived in today from Las Vegas. And this is actually the only route that Spirit operates here, which is unusual, and it also ends this year on August 12th. So yeah, I guess after this, Spirit is not going to be flying to Seattle no more. Here we have another low-cost airline just taxiing, and here it is the Frontier Airbus A320neo, and this aircraft he arrived in today. Sorry, I just lost it here. He arrived in today from Las Vegas, and he is going to be departing today out to Denver. Yeah, because Frontier does have a pretty good sized hub in Denver. Alrighty, moving on to the international terminal, or like Concourse S, I think they call it. The first aircraft we have is the SAS A350-900, and this aircraft arrived in today from Copenhagen. So I'm gonna include planes that I saw that day at Seattle. There is one missing. It's the British Airways aircraft. I just don't have the room to fit it in this update. But yeah. Moving on, it is the Korean 747-8. Sadly, Korean does not fly their 787-8, the 747-8. They either fly the Dreamliner or the 777-300ER. But since Seattle, it does have more routes to Asia than Europe. I'm pretty sure, they have like Philippine Airlines. A lot of the Chinese carriers fly there. I just wanted to include more airlines that are focused on that region than European international airlines. Now here we have the Air France Airbus A350-900, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Now I did just say that I didn't want to include a lot of European airlines, but Air France is a key partner to Delta and the SkyTeam Alliance. You can't really include one without the other. Moving on, here we have the Emirates 777-300ER, and this aircraft is going to be departing today out to Dubai in around 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now, an airline that doesn't actually fly here, but since I don't have any other Asian carriers, we just had to include it. This is the Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-1000. We do have like airlines such as Hainan Airlines from China, Air China or China Eastern flies here. ANA, Japan Airlines, but I sadly don't have any of those, so we just had to include this one. And this Cathay A350 is going to be departing today out to Hong Kong in around 1 hour. And the final aircraft for this update is this American Airbus A330-200. And this aircraft is going to be operating as a Delta A330-200, and he is currently departing today out to Tokyo Narita. Well, alrighty everybody, hope you enjoyed this video of Seattle Tacoma International Airport update. This was a really fun update to make, just editing and just making an update in general. There is going to be more videos coming in from Seattle. I did the whole Boeing factory tour. Also, I went to the Museum of Flight. That was also interesting. I am gonna do a video. Don't know when exactly it's gonna come out. Probably this week or next week. It was actually supposed to come out earlier, but sadly, plans changed. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, fly safe.